between the suns. Watch it rising up and sinking down. Routine days that can feel the same, but the 5-year plan is holding ground. Relentless sun, a tough blue sky, no rain and the grass burns dry. Thrown off once, get back on twice. Dead tired, but you can't sleep right. All day squinting into the sun. We do it again till the work gets done. We run a real ranch. This ain't for likes. This is Texas, man. Real work, real life. Got real bulls and real cows, running cattle till the sun goes down. Some are easy, some hold their ground, some will throw you just for hanging around. You know, rank don't sit, it moves around. They circle up and test their ground. These girls can't decide which one's boss, but the truth is, there's only one wrecking ball. Wrecking ball. See a clip and think you know, that ain't the half of how it goes. Life still happens when it isn't shown. No hard feelings, you don't know what you don't know. So now you know what you're dealing with. This ain't no story and it ain't no myth. We run a real ranch, this ain't for likes. This is Texas, man, real work, real life. This is Texas, man, real work, real life.
Y'all do me a favor, please. And this is my nephew, Shirtless Jake. Could you all do us a huge favor and keep him in your thoughts? I'm not going to say keep him in your prayers, because don't even waste your time. Okay. Don't waste your prayer on that guy. Okay. I am so very sorry for those of you who have run across his channel and now you can't seem to, and that's what you get, guys. That is what you get right there. Jamie's here, guys. Don't worry, Jamie's here. I don't know what to say, Jamie.
Oh.
I know. It's sad, ain't it? Ain't it just sad, Jamie?
You know what's crazy?
What?
Lissa texted me today.
Lissa texted you?
Mm-hmm.
What'd she say?
Nothing about that, but now I'm wondering if I should have read into this more and asked more questions is all.
I don't know what to say, and maybe we shouldn't say nothing. Maybe
probably should just
let it go.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
Don't know him. Don't know.
Well, y'all, hi to hello. Happy Sunday.
Hey, y'all.
And thank y'all for joining us on this afternoon's live stream. And yes, Jake is a good guy, and I'm just messing with him. I just did not know he was going to join the Village People. I did not know he was going to be a part of the Village People without telling me. Normally, Jake confides in me things. And if he was going to go that angle.
You're just sad that you missed out on the party is all. You're sad that you didn't get to play a part in his Village People.
Jamie, you
weren't even invited.
He has a hat made out of velour with sheriff, or does that say cowboy? I can't even see what that says on there.
I gotta be honest, I can't tell either.
A pink muscle shirt with a red bandana. His hat looks like the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. Does it not? I am so sorry, guys. So sorry. But
He must have got gifts or something to. Oh, Stella.
Stella, you want me to get it?
Sorry. I got it.
Anyway, thank y'all for jumping on and joining us this afternoon. It's been a really busy day. But we're here, guys. We are here. We came through and we're here, even though it's been pretty darn busy.
Do you need something to drink?
You're not going to find anything in there for me.
I'll go out to the shop.
Babe, you got to come do your intro. You got to come talk.
It's okay. You can talk.
These folks don't want to see me. They have seen me all week long. I know y'all have to be about sick and tired of me. Fun thing today, I guess the funnest thing that we did this weekend, I think was fun, and there's a whole lot more to come, is we put the emus. I swear, I don't get what you guys want from me when it comes to, hey, Denise, I don't get what you guys want from me when it comes to that because
Say Mew.
Huh?
Say Mew.
Mew.
M-E-W.
Mew.
Okay, now E.
Mew. Who cares?
I don't care. I'm just telling you.
Just-
That's
I
what
don't-
somebody told me it.
Yeah, I just don't care. Like,
I hope Coke's okay. Is that
yeah,
okay?
yeah, Coke is fine. I just really don't care. I mean, who cares? Who cares? I mean, of all the things we could talk to each other about, there's so many things in life that are a whole lot more relevant than the pronunciation of emu. And I just say emu, and I've always said emu. And
You say what you want to, baby.
the
It's your
same way I
house.
say hi to hello,
It's
okay?
your
I
house.
just,
You can say
my
what
house, my kitchen, my cooking, and I don't know why, but sometimes you get excited when you see a video that has a lot of comments on it, because it always shows us the comments. What's wrong? It always shows us the comments before we can take time to read them when we have time, but I'll look at a video after it's been up for an hour. I'm like, oh, Jamie has 200 comments. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. I have no idea what everyone's talking about. And then when I finally sit down to start getting into it, I'm getting on the couch over here. I get my glasses on and I sit down and I'm all excited to see what the hubbub is about, just to find out that there's person after person after sweet lady. I'm sure sweet lady after sweet lady is giving me a Webster's breakdown of the whole way it's pronounced. And I'm like, it was a wonderful video. It was such a wonderful video.
I know what I want in my drink. Hold on.
Jamie, you are really, guys, listen,
I've been working since the second
she's
night
been
I'm home.
antsy all, I wouldn't even say all weekend long. She's been antsy
Oh,
ever
that's
since she got back from Illinois.
not true.
Yes, true. You've not been able to sit down. She's been amped
Well,
up.
I would
Funny
say-
story about being amped up, and I'm not making this up, is, for example, last night she fell asleep in the tub,
That
right?
did happen.
She fell asleep in the tub, and when she woke up at some point, because the water had gotten too cold or either went in her nose, she woke up and came to the living room where I was asleep on the couch. No, thank you. And I'm conked out on the couch. And then she starts trying to wake me up to come to bed. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I walk to the bedroom and fall fast asleep. She lays down and cannot fall asleep.
I was dead asleep
So
in the
she's
tub.
on her phone and she's sitting there all night just like scrolling and just,
I worked, I did a few things, and then I like rolled over, and then can I tell the embarrassing part?
no. I just think that you have to there needs to be a switch. You have to find that switch inside of your head. And at some point you have to turn that switch off. And Jamie's switch cannot turn off. And then I get upset with her, not in a serious upset way, but I'm like, the reason, it's like life itself is hard enough, right? Life in the day-to-day grind that you and I both share, all of us share the same day-to-day ups and downs. The grind, we'll just call it the grind.
Yeah.
But Jamie can't stop with just the grind, because then she has to go into the whole conspiracy things. Like, I understand we got all this stuff going on in the world, but
He can't handle
This
it. I
me-
think
this
about
meteorite over Houston doesn't sit well with me. There's something more to this whole meteorite
Hold
over
on.
Houston.
It wasn't about the Houston
I'm like,
one. it was
Jamie,
the fact that
The
there was
lady found a rock inside of her home. The fire department said that's a meteorite. That's a chip off the meteorite. Yeah, but isn't that just kind of coincidental that there's a war in Iraq and then I'm sorry, Iran, and then Iran sent this missile to these islands that are 2,000 miles away, and then all of a sudden Houston has this bomb.
Hold on. I said
Or-
Ohio first, then other parts of Texas, then Houston. And you know what? My mind just goes and I think about like, what if they did this or what if they did that? And why has only one piece been found? And like, I don't know.
And I'm like,
I just think
Go
about all the things
to
in the middle of that.
sleep.
I also was like, this morning, I'm like, babe, explain this to me. I just got my oil changed. And now my
Yeah.
car is reporting that
It's
it's
true.
85% oil life left. I've driven to the jail once. Like, how is that possible? And he's like, does it ever stop? Do you ever just like, no, you should know that by now. No, it doesn't stop.
No, it does not, guys. It never, ever, ever stops. And I feel so bad. And I'm like, take a gummy. Take an Ambien. I'll cut you one in half. Take an Ambien, go to sleep.
I'll just have some
Well, yeah.
whip shots with my Pepsi tonight to ensure that I can like unwind it all.
Yeah. No, but anywho.
But I will say this, if there is a fire, I will be the one to save our lives.
That is true. I won't be good for anything. Hey, let me see if something ever uploaded here. I want to try something. You guys give us 1 second. We're still with you, but I wanted to see if I could find something. No. I don't know why, Jamie, but for some reason, my phone's not letting me airdrop to here. Is it receiving it?
What do you need to airdrop?
I'll show you. I want to show you all something if I can. Let me send this to Jamie right quick. And then I will see if Jamie can airdrop it to the computer. All right, that's coming in. Y'all give us 1 second over here. We're going to try to do a little flip-flop on our phones.
All right. Let's
See if it's my phone or if it's Jamie's phone or if it's the file. Maybe it's a corrupted file.
Today, Lester blamed my phone for not passing between two phones. And it appears
Something really sweet, though. There we go. Something that I would like to show you all, but I have to be able to pull it up first. And no. Isn't
No?
that the most strangest thing? It's here, but it's not here. Sorry, guys. Just cancel all of that. It's okay.
do you want me
Babe.
to play it on my phone?
No.
Oh.
No, babe. Just help me with the live here. You're not. She's over here texting, guys. She's over here texting.
I was replying
Alan.
to someone who asked about something at the gate. Anyway. So, I drove Lex home today, and I haven't even had time to tell Lester this, but he talked to me all the way up to the last 10 minutes. Now,
That's good.
full disclosure, I teased him a little bit. I was like, "Sir, are you gonna sleep or be on your headphones? Or are you gonna like
Have a
breathe
conversation.
air and be alive on the way home?" And he's like, "Huh?" And then he kept his earphones around his neck, and I was like,
Oh, his beats.
"Yeah, that." I don't know I don't know the technical term. But anyway, I had a really good time with Lex this afternoon, and we talked a lot about sports, school lunches, career, AI, friends, things like that. Like we got a lot out basically. I did learn though that he ate all of his chicken last night already. And
All 12.
all 12 last night before bed. And then today he ate breakfast twice.
Oh, wow. No, he's changing his it's funny how Jamie he used to have a favorite recipe, hamburger helper. A certain hamburger helper, the deluxe, which is a little bit not runnier, but more creamier they
Yeah,
call it. It's
creamier.
called creamier.
Yeah.
The hamburger helper deluxe, which is the creamier version of the two. And he barely ate that when Jamie cooked. And that was kind of weird.
Friday night, I cooked his favorite hamburger helper. And he ate a bowl of it, and then that was it. And then Saturday, I was like, "Do you want to take the rest with you?" Because I always make 2 boxes, because typically he eats a box himself. He goes, "No, I'm good." And I was like, told Lester, I was like, "I don't think that my feelings are hurt, but they are a little hurt. But I also don't know if like, did his taste buds change? Like what happened?" So today I asked him, like, "Are you eating different things?" He goes, "I just mostly like chicken now."
Yeah, he just wants chicken. So on the way home we were going to drive him from the JL Ranch to my mom and dad's yesterday afternoon. And so we head out, and I'm like, son, whatever you want to eat, let us know. Jamie and I had not eaten. We've been waiting to eat with you. And he
We were
goes,
like, we'll stop somewhere to eat. We left early.
I'd rather just get something to go. And I'm like, you don't want to
we
just
were
go
like
in and eat?
sinking lower and lower.
He goes, no, I just rather have something to go. And I'm like, well, what do you want? He goes, chicken. I'm like, chicken again, son? He wanted chicken. So I wasn't in the mood for chicken. We could have stopped and had chicken, but I just wasn't craving chicken. And so I went ahead and pulled over at Popeyes and got him a 12 drumsticks, which is the most, he wants no side orders, 12 drumsticks, nothing else. And so we got him 12 drumsticks. Now, what's going to be crazy is this is what's the most discouraging thing about it all. I mean, I'm happy that we're in a place to be able to afford to get him his 12 drumsticks. But do you want to know what costs $32? How in the world does 12 drumsticks
We still don't understand.
cost $32?
Yeah.
That's like, I looked at Jen, like $32.
I was like, what did you order? Is that someone else's order?
I'm like, 12 drumsticks. Why is it $32? Anyway, there was a long line, and I didn't want to argue with the lady in the cat at the window. So I'm like, this. So anyway, he got his drumsticks. He said thank you twice. So I felt good about it.
It was just like, it was just shocking that chicken, fried chicken, legs of all things.
I just think that there's not an actual 12 piece. So they probably went a la carte 12 times.
They must have.
That's all I could think of. The little lady at the window, I bet you, because she looked at the menu, there's not a 12-piece drumstick for, I don't know, $12, whatever. So she just went a la carte, a la carte.
Next
a la
time
carte,
we need to go ahead and
a la
get
carte,
that
a la
boy
carte, a la
some
carte,
bread
a la
too.
carte.
Go ahead and
Gonna do all I want to do. Gonna art. I'm sorry. Y'all know what song I was doing? Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. You don't know Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. Come on, guys. Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. I feel for you.
I know that part.
Because I love you. Come on.
Oh,
Chaka
that's
Khan.
sweet.
Chaka Khan.
Oh, you were just singing the song. No, next time he's gonna get 8 biscuits with that. So that it lasts
but we
2
got
meals.
no biscuits or nothing.
No,
There was no biscuits, no rolls.
no, because it could have
No
lasted 2
drink.
meals then. But no, he was like, "Yeah, I ate chicken." And I was like, "What else did you eat?"
Chaka
Geez.
Khan.
Because I'm all curious about like
A la
what
carte.
did G have that was so magical and what No, he ate chicken. And in the morning he ate bacon,
Oh, yeah.
biscuits, and pancakes, and then he
Yeah.
ate it all over again as well. By the time that I got there, I did offer. I was like, "Do you want something on the way home?" Anything like this? No, I'm good. No, I'm good. And that's when I gave him a little bit of a pokey fun about. Are you
Someone
gonna?
who knows math said that comes out to $2.66 per drumstick. Now, the only good thing about that is he eats every single bite. He's not the kind just like he doesn't just eat the
No.
main meat and then toss it to the
He
dog.
lives bare bones.
He takes every single bite. So when it goes a 12 piece at KFC is around $40. Guys, is that how much chicken costs today? Jamie, we're raising the wrong kinds of
Apparently,
chickens.
we are raising the wrong.
We
kinds
are
of
raising the
chickens.
wrong kinds of chickens. I tell you what. I feel for you because I love you is what the song
I
is.
love you.
Yeah,
I know
that's
that
what-
part of the song,
you do?
but I didn't know the beginning that you were whatever. I thought you were choking a little bit.
A la carte, a la carte,
I did. I was like,
a la carte, a la carte, a la carte. Is this a Coke Zero? I knew
"Oh,
it,
I'm
Jamie.
so sorry. I thought it was a Coke. I really did.
I swear to God, guys.
I
I,
thought I
swear to
looked.
God.
I grabbed this, and I thought I'm so sorry.
I knew there was a weird taste of this Coke, and that's fine. It's okay.
It's because I brought all of the Dr. Peppers to the jail motel.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I
Yeah.
didn't distribute evenly this time. Fail.
So Lex is back home. I'll tell you what I'm really admiring about Lex right now is that he's in such a stage of life where it's all about, well, he's an athlete and he's a pretty gifted athlete. And he does every sport that his school offers. And I tell you what, I'd much rather him be a part of athletics than I would, him be other things that kids get into at that age, right?
Fully agree.
And so, no, he's so much into school and sports and all the things. So I know you guys can hear the baby
I had
chicks.
chicks next to me, and they were just all dipping their faces in the water and making weird things. So I cleaned out the water a little bit. Sorry. I really am like trying to do 900 things tonight. I need to not be distracted. Probably put in a room with nothing else on the counter and nothing else to do. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Keep talking. I'm going to just hide Miss Rachel here. We got a Miss Rachel who's not a sweet Miss Rachel. She's a mean Rachel.
I watched Miss Rachel with Kinley last
No, you
week.
did not.
I did. And I think that you could be the next Miss Rachel.
Stop, Jamie. Don't even start that again. I know you're just trying to make a fool of me tonight.
I'm not trying to make
You're
a
trying
fool
to
of
make a
you.
fool of me again tonight.
I
I'm
just genuinely think that you have Miss Rachel's skills. It's pretty good. It's pretty easy. Especially your little Chaka Khan moment right there was like things she does.
Hey, Alan.
So what did you do this afternoon while I was in the car? Did you do anything fun? How are the horses? How was the afternoon part of your day?
Jamie, let's talk to these nice people. Not what you could ask me that later.
Well, I thought they would want to know too.
No, it
That's
was a
all.
busy day, just a really busy day. Now, I was saying that the most exciting thing about the weekend is having the E-Muse together and watching all of their antics and Mr. George getting to know Miss Eleanor and them having their fun and always the chase. And if you have not seen that video, we posted twice today, one on Longhorn Lester's and one on I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And it has the whole.
I watched the first
Yeah.
initial, and where at the end George just gives up.
He
And
gave up and went to go splash in the pig waller.
it was really
The pig
funny.
waller.
It was not the ending that I expected to be to that video. So I thought it was really adorable, actually, and surprising. You don't know what happened tonight, and I'm not going to tell you what happened tonight, but I did make a video of some shenanigans tonight that just add to it. I'll just say that. Just totally add to it. And it was right before dark.
I am so disappointed in the comments tonight. Guys, I don't know what happened. What happened in the world today to make everyone get a mean streak in them? And it's not just me saying it. There's other commenters saying, what's wrong with everybody tonight? Why is everyone being so mean for? I don't know. And I guess I should probably just stop reading. I know you haven't been reading.
I haven't read anything
I've been
intentionally.
reading so many mean things. I don't understand why people are being so mean. Listen, you can't control what's going on in the world, guys, but you can control what's going on with you. And if you have to, just turn off the radio, turn off the news, just turn it off. All right. And if that's getting you so down and getting you so moody, turn it off. And if it's something that I'm doing or something that Jamie's doing, then turn us off. Don't put yourself through all of that. All right. The life is too short, and there's serious things in the world to be worried about and upset about. And it's not to be upset with this or with that or little mediocre things going on with Jamie and I. All right. And
I'm gonna switch you spaces so it's too far for you to read. Maybe
I'll end up looking across because now I'm concerned with the sweet people here having to put up with all the mess.
I think that there are a lot of people who come here to escape some of the reality and some of the things, and I think that I look forward to this time to escape some of the reality and some of the things, and that's okay. And it's okay if you don't.
All right. So this is an example over here. Lester, you're pretty grumpy tonight yourself. No, stop. No.
So,
why did you touch my hand for? Now you made me lose the entire comment. Guys, hold on one second.
I was going to hold your hand and tell you that it was okay.
Just don't. I can't find the darn comment to even remove it. Talk, Jamie, please. There.
I am excited to announce that my mama, who had babies yesterday, only had one more, and she is well. And I removed all of the other eggs, and we have chicks inside, and that things are going swimmingly. I will admit that behind Lester, I put the rest of the eggs in the incubator for 24 hours, and none hatched. I just want to be sure, like it would be weird that I just
not behind my back, literally behind me.
No, literally like right there.
There's an incubator there. She's not doing it behind my back. She's doing it behind me, but they're behind me.
So I did it because I was like, oh, how guilty would I feel if I stepped away and they were like 10, like they were so close to hatching, and I pulled mom off.
I know.
So I gave them a fighting chance. There's not even any chirping. So we will get rid of those and we're good to go on that aspect. I did spend some time with the chickens at the JL Ranch and made a few strategy plans about some things with Lester. And then I found that someone sent me an overhead projector. And I feel like my whole life, one of my biggest dreams as a child is about to come true as soon as I can figure out how to use it and go to my teacher resource here and figure out which pens and which things go on it. Because, like, in my mind, I'm like, I'll just use one of those sheet protector thingy, clear plastics to draw my design on or to have, like, to use, because I know the projector is what I need to be able to do the mural. But do I need a special type of film or page that goes on? Like how, or do I just print on regular paper and it goes up like that? Like, what do I do, teacher? What do I do?
I don't know.
It's been a long time since you used a projector.
Well, I just kind of think you take a lot of pride in freehanding stuff. You take pride in just using your artistic, because if you're after copying, I mean, what do you tell a kid when they copy? You can't copy. That's against the rules.
All I really wanted to
And
do
so
was
when you
for
use
the
a projector-
spatial. I wanted it for the spatial part. I don't need to draw out like every fine detail. I
Yeah.
wanted it for like the space, like the space of it, I guess.
Okay.
The outline of certain things, because
I know,
have
but
this
I just think that
vision.
what you could do is walk over there and just take let's say a pencil, because you can always erase a pencil. Take something you can erase and just draw what you want to draw and look at it and back up and look at it and back up and look at it and back up and look at it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to just, there we go.
And here's the other thing I was
Bye,
thinking
Raquel.
about. I was thinking that maybe I don't have to actually use it to draw, but maybe I use it to have the vision to make sure it fits and aligns right as well. Like, so it's just a projection to see. Maybe I don't trace it. I don't do anything like that, but I just do it to be able to, like.
I know, but listen, wouldn't you have a whole lot more pride in your work by going out there and just drawing?
I am
Drawing?
terrified that your spatial reasoning is going to not be pleased with what I paint.
I can go back later and paint over
See what I mean?
it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So wouldn't you rather me like have spatial things out there and like and strategize, or you just want me to do it and not tell you about it? And when it's done, be like, come over here and look. Or is this a together project? Are you going to paint with me?
No, I'm not. No, I want you to I want you to be a part of it. Actually, it's been a really team effort so far. There's been a lot of hands at work on that area. I mean, think about it. It started with the LE doing the power spraying. We power sprayed the heck out of that container. And then we had little Chris come over and do some of the fencing around it that I had not already done. He finished the fencing around it as far as the right kind of fencing. We had the regular barbed wire, but we had to have little Chris come by and put the panels. So little Chris did the panels. We already had it painted, but he did paint the extra boards that he put on there. We had Uriel come over and do the welding, the cutting torch to cut the holes and all of the things for the doors. We had Randall come by and build the roof over the top of it to keep it cool, and because we had several leaks coming in from the top.
I saw that.
And so you saw the leaks.
Mm-hmm.
So there was quite a few hands involved in that project. And so now the only person who's not really put their hands to it yet would be you. And it's all for her, guys. It's all for her.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. And the weather's beautiful, everything. So this week I'm working, and unfortunately work is like
chalk.
Sucking.
Chalk's a great idea.
Chalk is a great idea.
Chalk is a wonderful, you can actually,
because it washes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and if you use chalk, I'm sorry to stop you. If
It's
you
okay.
use chalk, let it wash off, and then we could change the mural up. The background's already there.
No, I'm still going to paint it.
You want to paint it for permanent. Okay, go ahead.
If that's okay.
Yes.
So anyway, this week is work still, unfortunately. But next week, and maybe even Friday, I'll be able to get some time off. I'm gonna take time off from my day job, and that is one of the projects that I want to tackle. So
Gotcha.
my goals are by Easter to have that mural completed.
And when's Easter? April what?
5th.
Oh,
4th,
so
5th.
early April then.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
we have alpaca shearing coming up this Saturday before Easter, so I'm gonna be a little shrunk on time. But
So I'm just trying to think of what date it is today. I'm just trying to get my
today
weekends
is
right.
March 22nd.
Okay.
So it's 2 weeks from today, I think, is
Yeah,
Easter.
I don't look at it necessarily on the days of the week like that or the calendar. I think about, is it going to be too hot? What I think about is hot versus not so hot, unbearable hot. And I'll tell you right now, this is kind of embarrassing for this one over here, but you know, all winter long, she's complained of the cold, whined about the cold. And I keep telling her, just stop, because I can't stand the unbearable heat. And do you know, we've had a couple of days this week where it got almost to the 90s. It may have actually touched 90. And she's like, it's hot. It's hot. And I'm like,
Hold on a second. That is not what I said.
that is exactly what you said.
That's not.
What did you say then?
That I wasn't ready for it to be hot yet.
That's not the same thing.
It's not the same.
I'm not ready for it to be so hot yet. Same thing, guys. A lot of people, you know what? I saw someone today on one of the comments saying it was too hot in Pennsylvania. I'm like, hold on.
It was 90 in Illinois, where it was 12 when I left on Monday.
What in the world's going on, Jamie? What in the world's happening here?
I don't know, but I'm
Could it be-
really living happy in the 70-degree space. Really happy.
Oh my goodness, guys.
It is. We're in a heat dome. I don't know if you know that. We're in a heat dome for the next 2 weeks, and then it's going to rain. I have not looked at the weather yet, and to see if it's gonna still, like, I looked Friday night. I don't know when the rain is gonna start, but there's like a week of rain, which we would welcome. We would absolutely welcome. But for the time between now and then, it's supposed to be extra hot and high temps.
Well, I hope you guys had a chance to have a look at the video today and see how wonderful the grass here looks. It looks fantastic out there. We're very blessed to have beautiful pastures. And what rain we have had and a little bit of warmth has made the soil warm up enough where the grass is just coming up. And it looks gorgeous here. And it doesn't always. We are, you know, over here it's funny. Now, hopefully one day we'll get everything lined out and it'll all balance itself up. But right now it's kind of hit or miss when it comes to our pastures here. And right now they're just gorgeous, nice and green with the good grass, not winter grass.
No,
It's not
real
just
grass.
It's real grass. It's the grass that we planted a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think it finally has worked everything out, the balance, all of the soil. You know, we did all of the lime. Was it called lime? We've done lime. We've done fertilizing. We've done weed killers. We've done so much, of course. Every time we figure something out, we got to try something different, then try something different. And finally, we got, I don't want to, you know,
I'm like,
knock
you
on
better
wood.
knock on something because
But I'll tell you what, it's just gorgeous right now. And it feels good to see all the animals just with bellies full. And when we go out to put the grain, they don't really care.
no,
They'll
and that
come
is
up.
like a really neat feeling.
They'll come up for the social event of saying hi to daddy or mama and just looking around at their friends. The donkeys run up just to look around, see what's going on. No one wants to miss out on dinner, even though as soon as you walk away, they walk back to the pasture.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, yes, that also cuts down on our feed bill quite a bit. So we really like that.
We absolutely do.
So
I spent a lot of time outdoors this weekend, and it felt so good. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Even though go to work is literally in this office right here, I don't want to. I want to just be outside so bad right now. And I know the rest of the country feels that same way. You kind of get cabin feverish and you get a little itch of doing stuff. And the reason I know, well, I think much of the country does, is when I went to Tractor Supply today, the garden section was like wiped out. The yard section was wiped out. Everything from seed to ant killer to the weed stuff and plants and soil and seed. Like, I feel like every shelf was empty of everything is because everybody caught a little bit of the fever and just like went all the way in. I imagine that like Lowe's, Home Depot, and any garden centers got their tails just handed to them this weekend because it was
Probably
such
so.
a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, everyone waits, for this time of year. It's kind of what you do. You get excited whenever the weather gets right and the sun's out and this beautiful temperatures, and you can't wait. There's something inside of you that wants to get out and start working in the garden, and then or the landscaping, or just in the yard. You want to get up there and weed eat and do all the things that you do. Everything looks beautiful, but I promise you, there's going to come a time in a month, and you're not going to be able to find that same energy. Like, it's going to be so darn hot, and
You think it's a month away?
boobs are sweating. Boobs and balls are just a sweating, guys. Boobs and balls just sweating. You just don't want to be out in all that mess. And I'm sorry to say it so blunt, but it's true, and y'all know it. Doesn't matter if you have boobs or balls. No matter what, you're going to hate it, and you just want to be in. We try really hard, and this is going to be something that we're going to have to work with this summer, is that we try very, very hard. Now, Jamie can't control it because she has to work, and she gets out between calls, and be it here or be it over at the JL Ranch. Someone goes, "Amen, Lester." She'll go out and do a little tinker around with little things, then get right back into work on her next call. But I don't have to deal with that. What I try to do is get all of the chores done early, get whatever jobs have to be done earlier-ish, and then be done as if I can through the heat of the day.
Yeah.
And then go out again after 5 in the afternoon once it starts to cool off a little bit. And even though I say once it starts to cool off, it's not cool. It's still 95 degrees, humid. But, it's funny that even the animals take the middays off. The animals, you guys may not realize, the animals, they don't want to be out in that mess neither.
No.
And they take the day off as well. So not the whole day, but they'll take that midday off. They'll find a shade, they'll lay around, and they will not be out in that mess.
Yeah. We talked today about fans and misters and things like that, and working on plans for those pieces and in the barns, and kind of strategizing about that. We haven't come to a consensus yet, but we know that we're going to do something. Jamie, don't you get weekends off? Not really. I mean,
Karen, don't make up lies. That is so untrue. Look at that. Karen, I don't think that you're lying on purpose. That is not true. Jamie and I would never lie about this. Guys,
we see all of the
she
comments.
says no one sees comments if you're not subscribed and paying a monthly subscription. That's not true, sweet lady.
So subscribe to the channel.
Doesn't cost a penny.
Doesn't cost anything, but you don't have to be a subscriber to make a comment. So there's like three differences in that thing.
I'm not trying to be mean, but Karen, that's not true. What's scary is, listen, sweet lady. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm going to hide all of these. How do I hide them, Jamie? I can't hide. Guys, everything is not working tonight. So here's the situation. We have more than one channel here right now. So some of you guys are watching from Suits to Boots, and you cannot see the comments that the people who are watching on on I'm a Survivor are seeing. So on your end, you can only see the comments on the channel that you're watching. So if you're watching from Suits to Boots, you can only see the folks who are commenting on that channel. If you're watching from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, you can only see comments on that channel. Now, Jamie and I, we have it set up to where we can see comments from both. There's about 6,000 people watching total right now. There's quite a few comments, and they are flying. They're flying. So Jamie and I don't normally respond to every comment. We're not able to.
I can't even read because I will get lost and distracted.
It's true.
I try really hard to just ramble. Just chum it up and talk about whatever comes to my mind.
And then a part of my my personality type, all right, is personality type is what I'm going to go with, is that I sometimes get fixated on things. I have this it could be a good habit or it could be a bad habit, depending on how you see it. But I end up getting fixated on things that I can't let go of. Have you noticed that about me? I just can't let go of it. And when I notice something, for example, I'm not going to worry about it. But if I notice something like mean or angry, the person in me who wants to be the pleaser, who wants to make everybody happy, I try to figure out what's wrong. And so then I start in my mind saying, what did I say? What did I do? What's going on? Why are everyone mad? What did we say? And I'm trying to focus here and trying to talk to Jamie and talk to you all. But my mind is somewhere else, trying to ask myself, what did we do? What's wrong? What's going on? Why is everyone mad? What happened? What did we say? What did I say? You know? And that's what I'm trying to figure out today. So sometimes the comments can very well, keep me distracted from what we're doing over here. And I wish I could just stop looking at them.
Hold on, I can do it for you. Ready?
I know you can. I know you can.
There you go. Now it's gone. And now it's,
all the comments are gone. Now we can't see nothing, guys. We can't see nothing.
we can see them later. It'll be fine.
We'll go back and watch the replay and watch all the comments
I
later.
just want to know if it changes how you feel or if you're anxious about not seeing them now.
It's hard to explain. Listen,
I'm only trying to help.
I'm just a sick man, guys. I am just a sick man. Okay.
I'll let you have them back. I know you can't. It's a trauma bond that you have with the comments.
But no, just know that we can read every comment. If you're able to type a comment, we can read it. All right. But you do not have to pay a darn penny. And I'll go ahead and let the folks who are watching right now know that we don't ask you for your money. We don't ask you for gifts and goodies. We're blessed, overly blessed. We get more than what we deserve from you guys. I absolutely say that all the time, and it's true. But we appreciate you, but we don't ask you for anything. We're blessed for the time that you spend with us. And God knows I take a lot of your time. I take about 4 hours a day from these folks. You do know that, don't you? I do. I ask for a lot of time. Lester, take off your glasses. Guys.
They're saying it said to help you.
Oh, so I can see.
Yeah.
I thought because of the glare from the light right there.
No, they're saying it so that way you can not see and just hang out and just enjoy being here.
I get it.
That's all. They're trying to help.
I get it. Well, funny thing about these glasses is I couldn't find these. And in this entire house, I didn't want to open new ones. All I could find were these. Now, you guys know I don't wear brown glasses.
That's probably what set you off in the bad mood in the first place.
And then all I could find were these stupid red ones. I'm like, who the hell? Why would I even have these here? Where did these even come from? These are all I could find.
That's it. That's why he was mad then. So that sets it on a trajectory of just like it's going down south. Because why? Because in this whole house, there's only one pair of black glasses. Because would you like to know where the 947 pairs of glasses are? In the trucks,
well,
in the jail motel.
I finally, right before we started the live, I finally found me a pair of black ones. So, everything's going to be fine, guys. Listen, guys, look what I wear. I wear black caps, black shirts, black shorts, black shoes, dark luster, and I also rather have black glasses because these just do not go. You find a mean one?
No, I found one that has some information to share. Hold on. It was rather informative.
I thought Jamie's going to find her a mean one.
No.
Jamie, Tractor Supply has Silky Chicks in stock. I saw them when I was there today. So I should not talk about this. I should not talk about this. Move your finger. Now, I can't say for a fact if it's going to even come up. I don't want you to see this.
Somebody wants to know if you have black underwear on.
Now, that we don't talk about, guys. That's not really a big deal, is it?
I don't think you own any plain black underwear. I can say with certainty that 99% of my underwear are. What's wrong? It won't transfer?
I'm not trying to do it. I'll just let you all know that Jamie will not be going to buy any Silky chickens because we already have a Silky operation in full effect over at the JL Ranch. Lester's hatching Silky chickens, and I might have done something today that I made a video of that I cannot talk about that has to do with Tractor Supply and chicks, and a little cell. And
who are you?
I don't know. and that's why I'm probably in a lousy mood because I don't
Speaking of
know
behind my back,
what's come over me. I don't know what's come over me, guys. Something has come over me, and I don't know what it is. But listen, we'll just talk about it later. Let's just give us a couple of days here and allow that video to come out, and then we'll talk all about it. But Jamie will not be going to Tractor Supply for silky chicks. Okay. Anyway, is that every Tractor Supply or just the one in Livingston? Or does that mean that they're at every Tractor Supply? Or you don't know?
I don't know, but I will tell you this. Somebody's just also said what I saw today. Cowboy Feed Store made the funniest post today. Cowboy Feed
no.
Store is your dad's favorite feed store, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we went there.
So apparently, silky chicks are a hot commodity because they posted this. For all of you, do you have silky folks? Giving y'all 24-hour notice to get your affairs in order. Have your friend, family, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, or whomever, if you can, make it. We open at 9 a.m. and we will have silkies.
Oh, wow.
So, kind of a cool thing to know that there's a market. There's a market.
I wonder if they want to buy my eggs so I don't have to ship them.
You should ask.
Who do we ask? I don't know those guys.
I'm sure that your dad knows people at his favorite feed store.
Because
think about that. Or you could just hatch them and you could sell them the chicks the same way that they're selling it. I mean, you could consign.
Yeah. Well,
Lester's in Hennepaws. It sounds like it, doesn't it? Because of his event today.
Today was a very eventful chicken day. But, don't forget, guys, that we are more than just chickens here. We are a little bit of everything, and we always have been. And that's what makes it beautiful. So I understand that not everybody's into the whole chicken thing. The same way not everyone's into the horses or into the cows or into the goats or into the pigs or into the donkeys or into the alpaca.
Or the dogs
or
the cats.
Dogs or the cats.
Oh, my God. I just thought of something.
What?
It's the first time that I have been working in the garden this long that I have not seen a single Earl or Earling. We have no more Anole lizards. Do you know why? I bet we don't have any more
it was
Anole lizards.
Below freezing last week. But they'll come out when it's time.
I think my chickens ate them all.
Oh, well, that could be true. That could be true, but I don't think it's warm enough yet. Don't forget how cold it was.
It was
last
just
week.
cold. So maybe they're still hiding. But normally they're like in my hanging baskets and stuff, and I haven't seen them anywhere.
Yeah, those are
and they're like
lizards.
up on the wire. And Earl and Earlene have been here since the very first year we got here.
Yeah.
Speaking of first year we got here, did you post that video today?
Yes, the 5-year anniversary of when we met Fire Chief Chris.
Your friend anniversary was today.
Our friendversary.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a fun thing to do.
Okay.
Let's go through the different animals and name who's the most popular of each species of animal quick. So I think we'll start with the longhorn. And I think that everybody would agree of all of the longhorn, the most popular, or the one that just about every one of our channel members and friends know about. And here come all the answers. And absolutely, if you're saying Tex, yes, Tex is by far. Now, we all love, there's a lot of wonderful longhorn that have big personalities, but Tex is absolutely one of the biggest. And then I always brag on this, and I shouldn't brag on this, but you do know out of the top 10 YouTube videos, the most million+ views are about Tex.
Yeah.
Tex. And I'm like, why? Yeah. Well, Big Galoot has been nothing but fence destroyer and beating up Billy, and his old ladies went off and had an affair and come back pregnant. And Tex has withstood the storms, guys. He has withstood the storms of time.
He's lived a life.
He's had to put up with so much riffraff, and he's tore down gates, and
he also has left the home looking for love in all the wrong places.
You know what? He's had a couple of weak moments. Some of the floozies next door can sometimes find their ways of luring him over.
You're gonna blame the girls.
Sometimes, Jamie, some girls can be all darn irresistible. And he's not as civilized as we are as men. and us men, me and Alan and Larry and whoever else is here out of the men, we have a whole different level that Tex has not reached yet. But no, by far. And Chuck is not a Longhorn, guys. Chuck is not a Longhorn. All right, let's go to horses. This is going to be a hard one because we've had some legendary horses.
Well, if
We're
talking about ever,
yes, hold on. Don't say anything yet. Let's have people have a chance to think about it.
okay.
So just think about it for a minute. And when we go into the horses, now I'm not saying who's our favorite and who's the cutest and who's the prettiest.
Who's like
I mean, as who stands
who's the
in
most
kind of a legendary
and
status of
recognized,
known, recognized, and
affiliated, like all of that.
So you and I may disagree on this one.
You think?
I don't know how you're going to think about this, but I think I would like to say the answer is Voodoo straight up.
That's what I think it is.
But I feel like Roman has come on so strong and made such an impression of people in a short period of time. He's only been here for a year, just over a year. But I feel like Roman has just like really been a challenge, whereas Voodoo was iconic. He had this look and this majestic,
I think it's Voodoo.
everything that went along with Voodoo. But I feel like Roman has just really made a big impression in a short period of time.
He has, but Voodoo is still of legend status. And Voodoo was here with us for 7 years.
And it makes you feel kind of sad to say that it would not be Voodoo. But that's why I was wondering if these people here would feel the same way that I feel in the fact that Roman, and if he does not compete with Voodoo, I bet you he's right behind him.
I think he's right behind him. And that's not a dig at Roman.
Or Bucky's. It's not a dig at anybody. It's not a dig at Rita. We love them all. But I don't think Bucky's has ever had the legendary status that Voodoo.
It doesn't mean you love them less. It doesn't mean you, and it's not, they may not even be your favorite, but Voodoo has legacy status, and I just don't think we'll ever surpass. I just don't. I think that I hate to say this, there will never be a horse that measures up to Voodoo.
Oh, he was wonderful. Now, he did throw me several times, guys. Let's not forget that. Voodoo, I've never been thrown from a horse as many times as I was thrown from Voodoo, but I take the blame every single time. You know what we got to find is that really awesome video where we were lunging. We had a lunge off.
Oh, I love that video.
Voodoo and Dixie, and we had a lunge off.
Yeah.
Now, the sad thing is we've lost both of them. Dixie, we've lost to the tumors and all the things, and then Voodoo, we lost to whatever was wrong with Voodoo.
Voodoo had laminitis and then he colicked at the end as well.
But so I know I take the blame for that. But boy, Voodoo had some fun. He would give me some amazing rides, and then the next day he would just like, you know what? I don't feel like riding today, so and there I go. And
yeah, but his presence was magical, and you can't describe that at all.
Yeah.
And even when he was alive and you knew it, you didn't know how irreplaceable that would be.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go with Voodoo. So Tex for the horses, Voodoo with the horses. I'm sorry, Tex with the Longhorn, Voodoo with the horses. Now, the easy one, and there is no way that anybody can disagree here. When we talk about our goats, right? Yeah. If we're talking goats, guys, if we're talking goats, come on now. I know the comments are a little bit behind, but I believe that once they finally catch up, we're going to, here they come. And there's no one saying anything different. It's Ringo, 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 Ringo. All of the Ringos, and it's true.
And you know who's second?
Huck?
Journey.
She was not with us long enough for many people to know. And that's unfortunate because those who came.
Huck and her, I mean, those three are just top tier. So blessed to have experienced to be a chapter in their life because, oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
I know.
Yeah, Ringo by far he's just legendary. And it is so sad to watch him decline.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking actually to witness what's going on with him. But what a blessing though to have experienced a goat. like Ringo.
A goat like Ringo. Guys, I'm going to try this one last time. Please let this download. I want to show you guys something so sweet that happened today. And this will make its way onto a video at some point. But don't forget that most of the time we record stuff throughout the weekend whenever we get it. Oh, good. Jamie, how's this going to play but nothing else is?
I don't know what's going
Let me show y'all something that happened today. Now that noise, hear that noise? Who do you think that making that
I know.
noise for?
I already know.
Such a great boy. He's such a great boy. I got some good love with Charlie. Look, here comes Shirley. You're a good girl.
Oh, it stopped. It's Shirley.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Shirley. You're gonna get yourself in trouble too. Loving on me while Ringo's here.
The camera.
I love you, old Shirley Bird. He is missing his bell though. His entire bell is gone. Look, there's a little clip right there, and his bell he's lost a bell somewhere along the way. Gosh darn it! What, you took it off?
No, I didn't.
I don't know if that's broke or his little bell broke, but I got some loving off of Ringo today. And then while I was loving Ringo, I put the camera down. Let me tell you what's happening here. Now, this is going to sound horrible. You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
I do.
You do?
I do.
I'm going to tell you all, and this is how hard it is to have animals, especially when they are past their prime. Not past their prime, when they have they've outlived their expiration date. Can I say it that way? I don't know how else to say it, but they're on borrowed time. I said I can say it so many different ways.
Yeah.
But Ringo's not going to be around forever. And I already know you're going to be so mad at us when he passes. I can tell you right now, you're going to blame us for the day that he passes. And I don't know what to tell you besides he's just the sweetest little fella who's lived an amazing life, and we love him.
Boy, he put us through hell.
Oh, has he ever put us through hell? But listen, he's on borrowed time, and there's going to come a day, I don't know when, hopefully not anytime soon, but there's going to come a day when we're going to have to break the news to you all that Ringo's no longer with us. Yeah. We know it. And so it's nice to get out there sometimes and you get a chance to grab onto Ringo without Lenny hanging around, without big old Brady hanging around. And today Ringo was just there by himself, and I sat down there beside him and loved on him for a little bit. Now, Shirley Bird was right there doing what Shirley Bird does, that banging her head on the wall.
She loves.
And when she saw me sit down there to love on Ringo, she walked over, and I got to love on Ringo and Shirley at the same time. And it was just so sweet. And she will kiss on you. I'm scared to kiss Ringo because I would not kiss him because he would come back and pop you before you know it.
I've kissed Ringo.
And that would be, you've kissed Ringo? Yeah. I'm terrified
not
to put my head anywhere near his horns. But that's sweet right there. But I got to love on Shirley. And now listen, she's not as old as Ringo, but she's not far behind. No. She is getting to the end of her days, and you don't know who's going to go next. You never know unless they're sick, right? I'm going to remove that now. But Ringo's getting there, guys. I worry. I think that Ivy, boy, I look at Ivy. I looked at her tonight, and I was loving on her for a little bit, and she just looks so frail. Yeah. You know, she's 40 years old, and she just looks frail
for the first time ever, I think.
Yes, I think the same way. Now, don't forget, I think it was last year.
It was
that she got down, and I says, Jamie, call the vet. You know what I'm saying here. I'm like, call it. Don't make her suffer. And Jamie's like, listen, she'll tell me when it's time. And I'm like, Jamie, look at her. She can't even get up. And Jamie's like, she'll tell me when it's time. I put my hand up and just walked away.
But I told you that with Dixie. And
I know.
I told you that with Voodoo.
I know. I put my hand up and walked away, and look at Ivy now over at the JL Ranch running the show. And but listen to me, she's old, and there's nothing against old folks, but guys, at some point you start realizing that, man, so-and-so looks beat, so-and-so looks tired, so-and-so looks frail, so-and-so looks like they're not doing as well. They're not eating as much. They're not getting around as fast. They're not.
Bucky's looks tired.
Yeah. You're going to get yourself all emotional. Careful, guys. We got to change the subject. We were having a nice chit chat until I brought up sad times with Ringo. But I'll change the subject. But no, guys, just know that that's part of the hardships. One of the hardest things about doing what we do. We love the lifestyle. Wouldn't trade it for anything. But it's hard saying your goodbyes.
Oh,
And
man.
you're sitting here every single day doing your morning feed up, your afternoon feed up. And we see things that you're not privy to see because we're here. And we just see that they're getting older and that they're not going to be around forever. And you just hope that you can give them all the loving possible while you can still love on them. So sitting there today with Ringo and Shirley, I put my phone down because you don't know if that's the last time you're going to love Ringo, you know? Now let's talk about Trudy right quick. I was going to keep going with this whole animal thing, but Trudy is turning feral again. Do you agree with that? Is that a good word choice?
Trudy ripped the bucket out of my hand tonight.
Listen, Trudy.
And it was empty, for the record. It was empty.
Okay, so she didn't. Mine had nothing to do with food. Mine had to do with waking her up from a nap.
Oh.
She was out in the hay, and I walked over to love on her. I could always lay down and love on Trudy. And I walked up to love on her, and she woke up and looked at me. Her eye was open. She's looking at me. I'm like, "Hi, sweetie," and I'm just loving her. And she goes, and she, as like in a blink of an eye, I guess I was bothering her.
Yeah.
I woke her from her nap.
She's probably in pig menopause too. She's probably hot.
And she did not bite me, but I'll tell you what, she snapped at me and made me want to leave. It was not a very nice grunt.
Yeah.
And so Trudy is starting to act. And I don't want to say, you told me so, y'all told me so, y'all told me so.
I don't think you should say feral because all of the pigs we've known as they've gotten older, think about Patty and the way she treated you at the end of her times too.
Just grouchy and grumpy and just not very friendly.
Yeah.
That's kind of true, guys. That's kind of true. Never thought about that.
Because think about that. Because I remember how hurt your feelings were when Patty came after you.
Yeah, I just never really thought about that.
So I wonder if pigs become less tolerant as they get older.
And then no one is as big as Trudy. Guys, Trudy is a big girl.
I bet Trudy weighs 500 pounds.
And if Trudy wanted to hurt us, she could. She could hurt you. Now, I don't fear Tiny Tim or Peggy Pig or Pig Newton, not in the least. But Trudy can sometimes be scary.
Trudy's a little moody.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. But no, I don't know how old Trudy is. What is she?
She's gotta be 6.
6? 7?
6 or 7.
We've been here 5 years. She was with us.
She was
a
a
year or
COVID
two.
pig. That's all I remember. She was a COVID pig.
A COVID pig. Well,
So maybe 19. So she might be 6, 7, something
Yeah.
like that. 6, 7.
6, 7. 6, 7, guys.
We're cool now.
6 or
I forgot
7.
to tell y'all that we're really cool now because we do that.
So Trudy is by far our most popular pig now. That was an easy one. Now here's a tough one.
Yeah, I already know where you're going.
And in saying so, we have a blockbuster video coming out tomorrow that you don't even know about yet on the I'm a Survivor Sanctuary channel. Donkeys. We're talking about donkeys. And guys, this is going to be a tough one because we know who should be our most legendary donkey, but I don't think they're going to take it over here. I don't think so.
Are you counting Ivy as a donkey or a pony?
Ivy is a donkey, guys. Ivy
Okay.
is a donkey, absolutely. Everyone is saying Dan. Would you agree with Dan? See, I kind of thought that Ivy might take the cake on that one.
So
Here's what go
the
ahead.
problem is it's 2 separate properties. So people are, that's why I asked you
Oh.
if you're going to include Ivy in it, because I feel like Ivy's in a world of her own. Like Ivy is just Ivy. She's legendary and she's not a donkey in my head.
No. So
And
You-
then I have a joke that nobody probably understands or gets
what?
about the white donkey.
Dan? Oh, Shirley Bird.
No.
I'm sorry.
Starla.
Starla. Yeah,
Yeah.
Starla. Yeah, Starla's our white donkey.
Yeah.
Starla.
So we have a miniature white donkey, the
No,
smallest
people
donkey
know
of
that
all.
Starla thinks she's a donkey. They know that. So the donkeys are tough because you would like to think that I'm a Jean, who is the namesake behind, and she's the donkey on our logo. I'm a Jean.
Mhm.
I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. That's that, guys. There's our logo, and that's I'm a Jean right there.
Yeah.
But I'm a Jean is the namesake behind the channel. I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. She is the Hurricane Harvey survivor. She's been with us for longer than any
Then the sanctuary
other
existed.
than
Yeah.
then we've been a channel.
She's the original Hurricane Harvey survivor.
Yes, but she's not a huge figure. She doesn't demand attention.
No. She's
The way
got the most
Ivy
sweet,
does.
docile personality ever.
Ivy demands attention as a pony. Beverly is the most Beverly is
She's
something.
pretty headstrong.
Beverly is something. boy.
But
She's something.
when Dixie passed, Beverly was like, "Oh, that's made me cry too."
Mm,
I think it's Dan.
yep.
I think it's Dan, and that makes me sad for Imogene. But I think that Dan is a huge personality in the donkey space. Now,
Yeah.
Dinky Darrell also has a great personality, but as far as like legend status,
Yeah.
Donkey Dan would sing with you. Donkey Dan has done very naughty things like
Yes.
this, like Donkey Dan is the legend of the donkeys if you remove Ivy.
Yeah. And then going to the alpaca is easy.
Is
That's a no-brainer. Yes, that's
Is
a no.
it?
Oh, come on.
Who is it?
I'm going to wait until everyone tells you who it is. Easy. Alpaca, guys. Who's the most legendary of our alpaca? The one that everybody knows. Told you. Now, there's a lot of y'all who are, yes, if you're saying Annie, that's by far, who would you have thought?
Okie dokie.
Okie? Now, Okie was the most lovable of all of the alpaca of all time. He was so lovable that he's what I think everybody dream of when they think of alpacas.
It's what I dream of
Okie.
when I think of an alpaca.
Yes. And it was crazy because he was that sweet from day one. He never had to be
A lot of people
gentle
say
down.
that's what I say. A lot of people think that it was because of time and attention from somebody. No, it was just who he was.
No, guys, it was from day one. He was just different.
he was
just
so
different.
different. So different. Now I do think that Annie is legendary status, but I think that Okie dokie is, for those that knew him,
Yeah.
he was the second. in a
Listen,
row.
he would walk up behind you and just love you. And he
and
would,
want to play and chase and come
he
and
would-
greet you at the fence, and like he was just the most delightful soul.
and he, like Jamie said, there was no one. It was a lot of y'all are confused by saying it was because he was groomed that way. No, from day one, he was that way.
He was.
And he never changed. I wish we had more time to spend with him. We were not there at the time, so we'd see him on the weekends when we went by. But Okie was just different, y'all. He was just different. He was all about love. And Annie's like saying, you know what? Just screw it. I can't control this boy. And she let him go. And we've never had anyone as lovable as Okie since.
Nope.
So,
No.
yep. Who am I forgetting? Chickens. We'll do this with the chickens. All right. Who is the most legendary of all chickens?
You're not even gonna get it.
I'm not going to get it. Well, in my mind, I could say in my mind, it's Terrence. Terrence is legendary to me, and Tyrone's legendary.
They got it.
Everyone's saying Gold Nate. Oh yeah,
Nate.
Nate. Yeah, Nate's a little bit of a legend though. I forgot. Nate's been around. Is he still alive and kicking? You guys know that Nate is still alive and kicking over in Plum Grove at the Plum Grove property. Nate is still going.
Yep, Nate was legendary, is legendary. And then if you start to go on the path of ducks, so if you don't have ducks anymore,
Pablo.
Pablo and Adam or Steve.
Adam or Steve were never really attention whores. Pablo thought he was a dog.
Adam or Steve just had like, for me,
He always showed up in every video. You could not.
He was everywhere. He also grieved the loss of his partner so
Yes.
hard, and he was the very first duck that we ever had, and he is the second. So you have Imogene, and then you have Ringo, and then you have Adam or Steve. That is the order of who's left as far as age goes.
Yeah. Obviously, it's the easier choices when it comes to geese. It was Gray Goose,
Mhm.
Gray Goose, or her real name was
Aunt
Aunt Lydia.
Lydia.
And I think she's still around.
She is.
I think that my dad has a fondness for her.
Yes. And I think he just hatched some of her babies.
Yeah. So and then Grey Goose has babies with the Arms family as well. We sent
Yeah.
eggs, her eggs to the Arms family, and they hatched some. So Grey Goose has babies around. And then what's crazy is Grey Goose showed up. She just
That
showed
still
up.
is the most baffling experience of the history of everything we've ever done.
Yep.
One day, there's a gray goose in our pasture, and I blamed Lester.
Yep.
I was like, "You're messing with me."
Yep.
He's like, "No."
And then even crazier than her just showing up one day is the fact that she was not allowed into the group.
No.
She was an outcast, and she would always follow they call it a wallflower. She was always there, but way back in the back, behind the scenes. I even made a video one time. I bet you can find it on YouTube. It's called "Are You a Grey Goose?"
Mhm.
That was the title. Are you a gray goose?
Yeah.
Because I talked about how sometimes in life we find ourselves in groups and we're there. Hey, it could be my reference was with your family, because I feel like in the Morrow family, I don't want to call it the black sheep. I'm more of the gray goose. And you guys say, Lester, you're a loudmouth, Lester. No, there's a lot louder Morrows in me. There's a whole lot louder personalities than what Lester is. In the Morrow family, there's a whole lot of much louder voices than Lester's, okay? You may know mine because I've been around the longest with you all, but there's a lot of very heavy-duty personalities in the Morrow family. And believe it or not, when we're in a family gathering, I'm Grey Goose. I get pushed off to the side, and I'm like, I could contribute something here. Can I talk? But Grey Goose, the thing is, something weird happened. At some point, Grey Goose began to slowly step up the ladder. Not by fighting, I don't think.
No, they were babies. Remember, somebody sent us babies, and she grabbed the only other female, and they came out of the pasture and they took over those babies. It was the Ice Queen and Aunt Lydia. You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah. So we were raising babies in the nursery
Okay.
right around the time of Journey and Pig Newton, Sarah Lee, and Little Debbie.
God, how do you have that kind of a memory?
And because it was iconic, all of a sudden, like, we had a little pool out there in the hay barn, and all of a sudden, here come these two geese, Aunt Lydia and a white one, walking by, and I was like, what the heck? And the next day, they were taking those babies and going to the pond with them, and I was like, they just took over. Oh my God.
And
It
from
was
that
the
day
most,
on,
like-
Grey Goose was the leader.
And then Grey Goose is leader. And she would, there were times where I caught her lining up the rest of the geese to face the wall. And I was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. She would have flight school every day.
Yes, flight school. She was teaching those geese how to fly.
And she would be like, everybody get in and take a bath. And she would lead and direct them. And no one believed me, but it was true. She did it.
Hey, we got a lot more animals to talk about.
Okay.
I mean, Carl for the big birds,
Yes.
Cornholio for the turkey. We can keep going, but real fast, what I remember about Grey Goose and her teaching these geese how to fly. So this is so dumb, guys. You gotta hear me when I say this. I wish I had a pen to diagram it, but we had gates that went down into different pastures, right? So Grey Goose would line all the geese up, and she would take off running, and she would fly a direct flight. You know, the way
Over
the
the
crow flies,
pastures.
over the pastures into the pond. But our white geese, these bunch of doofuses, would all fly, but they would fly in the angles of the gates, even though they're 10 feet above the gates.
Yeah. She would fly like Lester said, as the crow flies. So she would fly across, and they would fly in line with the pastures.
They would turn to get to the pond, even though they're 10 feet or more above our fences.
It was something crazy to see. Oh,
I always thought that was so stupid how they did that. She was just flying straight over the top of the
I would
house.
not do that.
Yeah, if she was in the back pasture, she'd come over the top of the barn, over the top of the house, all the fences into the pond, make a real pretty landing. And then these other dummies, shoot,
Like they had to go through the gate.
like they were going to the gates.
Yeah.
Except they were 10, 15, 20 feet above the gates.
It was really neat to watch.
And I'm like,
though.
look at these weird. These are all of the really amazing things that we've witnessed by being there that you didn't always catch on camera.
No, I miss
But,
those mornings and those days, though.
That's when we had time to sit on the porch. In saying so, this morning, I was going to do cowboy church, and someone says, hey, could we just have coffee this morning, just you and me?
I'm sorry I stole him.
I got cowboy church, Jamie. I got cowboy church starts in 30 minutes. couldn't we just sit on the porch and just have coffee like at the old days? I'm like, I'm missing cowboy church, though. I'm going to miss cowboy church. So I sit on the greenhouse porch and had coffee.
Two cups.
Instead of cowboy church.
Two
Sorry.
cups.
Oh, my goodness. Am I forgetting any animals? I know I'm forgetting
Cats.
tons. Oh, my gosh. Cats are easy. We all know who the legendary cat was around here. I think that y'all are going to pick the same cat. We've had some really good cats. But I would say the legend, the one that has made the most online appearances by far. Wait, who's saying Avalanche? Avalanche? Guys, Mr. Hank was by far the legend of all cats. Mr. Hank was something. Now, I'm going to warn you, you don't know this, but I'm telling you right now, Shadow is coming up on his heels.
I know.
Now, you know, there's a lot of sweet kitty cats. We have some really wonderful cats, Avalanche. You guys know White Kitty. And then, of course, Yellow Cat and Fireball. We have some great ones. Barnadette. Man, we got some good cats.
Yeah,
but
but
Shadow is something special. But Mr. Hank was the one who was always right in your face. Whenever that video would come on, here comes Mr. Hank. He knew y'all wanted to see him.
You're making a video? He'd be like,
yeah, that stupid tail.
I miss him so much. So much.
Yep.
Dogs.
Woo.
I know who you're gonna I know who I would say. I think it's who you would say.
You'd better be who I would say. When we're talking about dogs, there's only one, guys. There's only one. And y'all better say it. Jamie, people are mixed when it comes to the dogs.
That's because they weren't around then.
Oh, you weren't around in those days. You must be new to the channel or newer. Guys, there was only one, and her name was Maggie. And I hope, and I've always said this, I hope that everybody in their lifetime has a chance to at least one Maggie. Have yourself at least one Maggie. And I mean an absolute companion that's going to pick you over everything. There's nothing that they would pick, over you. And Maggie was mine. We have great dogs now. Don't get me wrong. I see a lot of people saying Stella. It's because Stella is becoming Maggie-ish. But listen, she's just Maggie-ish. There's some things about her that's Maggie-ish. Mm-hmm. But if you never had a chance to experience Maggie and get to know Maggie, and the sad thing, I said this before, is that I always assumed that Maggie would be here forever. I never took time to talk about Maggie because she was just always there.
About Hank, about Sookie, even Ritzy.
Yeah. Sometimes you just take it for granted and you just think that you're going to have them forever. And sometimes they just go really fast. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened to Maggie on a live video, guys. On a video, Maggie passed just that fast. We had company over and walked outside on the porch. Jamie's going to go off and feed, and Maggie walked out with all the other dogs and just right there and never took another breath. Wow, it was hard to lose Maggie. Yeah. But we've had some wonderful, wonderful babies. We have some great babies now. And
we're really blessed to have had these experiences. And
we had one hell of a memorial garden over at the Plum Grove property.
There's a lot of the pieces here today that I've incorporated into the landscaping and into the things, just around us. And we've had just wonderful, a wonderful array of love from animals.
We sure have. We've been very blessed when it comes to animals. But I guess what started the whole thing is saying that, we're so blessed to live this lifestyle, and we've known some great ones. But one of the hardest things about what we do is the fact that we know that all of us, guys, we all have our expiration date. We may not know it until it happens, right? But we all have that date, that expiration date somewhere. And it's just hard when you lose them. And that's something that we have to learn, that it's just a part of it, guys. I'll also say this: people who have been around farm life, who've been around animals most of your life, it's hard, but it's also, you accept it.
Yeah.
And that's true even when it comes to our own end. Jamie and I have talked a number of times, especially when I was diagnosed with the cancers, that before we knew what we knew, and before we knew, that we were probably going to be okay, we made preparations.
Yeah.
I just planned. Well, okay, well, here's what's going to happen just in case. Do this and do this and do this. Make sure this goes to here and this goes here. And I never sat there trembling and scared and panicked. And I think because when you live the lifestyle and you see that this is just a circle of life, it's just a circle of life. You don't fear it. I mean, none of us want to suffer before we die. No one wants to suffer. We don't want to drown, or burn.
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh
God.
no, what happened?
Do you know that bridge when you
You
go
just
to
gave me a chill bumps. Please don't
hold
do
on.
that.
Do you know that bridge when you go to Lake Charles on I-10 that I like hold my breath and like I'm terrified
Yeah,
of?
you hate that bridge.
Somebody crashed and fell off, like their whole RV fell off the side of it today.
An RV.
And now I can never go back, just for the record. Like fear fulfilled something.
Over the ship channel. Did they hit water or land below?
Didn't ask, didn't look, couldn't read this article, just saw that it happened and went, oh my
A
God.
high profile vehicle. I've always wondered why they don't have big old giant cages.
So it's like the most dangerous spot on I-10 and because of all the wrecks and all the things that happened to it. And like, it is a huge deal.
So
but it literally
are you
happened today.
meaning Beltway 8 or 610?
No. I-10 in Lake Charles, not there.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant going towards Lex's place.
No. That bridge that we go to, like when we go to the casino.
Yes,
and when we
that.
went to,
Okay.
that,
Over Lake Pontchartrain.
I don't know what it goes over.
Lake Pontchartrain.
Either way, it was enough to like go, well,
Oh, Lake Charles.
yes. It's not
I
Lake
don't know.
Pontchartrain.
It's not Lake
Anyway,
Pontchartrain.
no, but it's I-10 right there.
Okay.
So
I did
anyway,
not.
when
wow.
you said suffering and all the things and all of that, I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, no one wants to do that. No one wants to go out that way. We're all going to go out, but no one wants to go out that way. That would be horrible.
Anyway, scary moment, scary Jamie fear. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, if you got anything else you want to share.
No, I just looked at we've been talking for well over an hour.
We've been going for a while, guys. We've been going for a bit. Poor people over on the East Coast who are way past their bedtime. They got to work tomorrow. They're like, it's only 11 o'clock and I just can't hang it up, Jamie. Sorry, guys. So very sorry.
We love you. And we're so grateful that you took time out of your life to
Can I
spend
say
with
one thing
us.
real fast?
Yeah, please
I am just so curious about one thing.
Okay.
You and I, when we take Lex home, we go over the Houston Ship Channel, right? Now that's also a very scary bridge.
Yeah.
But it's a bridge. And we've always, if you look down below, which is scary as heck, you always see these very large cargo ships in that ship channel. And they have their lanes where their tugboats are everywhere to help just in case. And these tugboats are not going to let anything get out of control. And isn't it weird, though, that you're not able to get these big ships down this Strait of Hormuz? When I watch ships go through a whole lot narrower spots in that ship channel all the time, and I mean some big cargo ships. And I keep watching the news, and I'm wondering, how come they can't get ships out? You know what I'm talking about? Or you have no idea, do you? Jamie doesn't watch world news, guys.
I know what that
The
does.
Strait of Hormuz,
I know what it does.
So it's a 26-mile wide strip of water, but only 2 miles where the cargo ships can because of the depth. But still, that's 2 miles, and they're getting 2 ships in and out a day. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Why? Because I'm watching ships on the ship channel do this all the time with a couple of
I'm
tugboats.
confident that it has to do. So I know it's like way deeper than we know. I know that part of it is the escort, and then also the there's something to do with the insurance.
Oh, insurance won't let them drive it?
Right.
Oh, that may
So
be
some are
more.
not able to remain insured during
Oh.
that part.
Oh, well, that may be the thing right
See,
there.
I
then.
do watch world news.
You do watch the world news. Anyway, I just always thought about that when I'm driving Lex home. I'm thinking, wait a minute. Now I'm driving over this stretch of water that's not even half a mile, and I'm watching these big. Listen, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a cargo ship. They're containers. They're containers, and they're stacked 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 high, and they're going underneath these bridges. And I'm thinking, how in the world? But these tugboats, guys, these tugboats are navigating around, pushing them. You know, they push them. They kind of like help them stay on track. And I'm thinking, why can't they get a bunch of tugboats over there and get these oil tankers moving through this strait? But if there's something to do with insurance, then I guess that makes plenty of sense. Never thought about that. There's a war going on, Lester. I know there's a war going on. Never mind. Well,
All
hey,
I know is I can't drive a boat like.
you're not going there to drive their boat. You're not going to volunteer to drive any of those boats through there. We know your boat experience.
All I was going to say is it takes a skilled person. And
Yes,
maybe
it
they
does.
don't feel like doing it right there is all I was saying. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. All right, friends. We are going to let you guys go. We could end it with this over here, but I don't want to make y'all have bad dreams tonight. I don't want to give y'all bad dreams. All right, yeah. Good night, everybody.
Work goes on between the suns. Watch it rising up and sinking down. Routine days that can feel the same, but the 5-year plan is holding ground. Relentless sun, a tough blue sky. No rain and the grass burns dry. Thrown off once, get back on twice. Dead tired, but you can't sleep right. All day squinting into the sun. We do it again till the work gets done. We run a real ranch. This ain't for likes. This is Texas, man. Real work, real life. Got real bulls and real cows, running cattle till the sun goes down. Some are easy, some hold their ground, some will throw you just for hanging around. You know, rank don't sit, it moves around. They circle up and test their ground. These girls can't decide which one's boss, but the truth is, there's only one wrecking ball. Wrecking ball. See a clip and think you know that ain't the half of how it goes. Life still happens when it isn't shown. No hard feelings. You don't know what you don't know. So now you know what you're dealing with. This ain't no story and it ain't no myth. We run a real ranch, this ain't for likes. This is Texas, man, real work, real life.